Alright guys, we gotta do a few things today in the steam boiler. We're going to skim it, do a full service, clean the burners, check the draft, do a combustion test. We're going to replace this return pipe. See, it's all crusty. Dripping down the thing. It's always underwater, so your water level is about right here. Alright. So we're going to replace that in the 90. Check everything, check all the sensors, the safety devices. Alright. One thing the boiler does not have, I see, is the backflow. And somebody repiped the house by themselves. This boiler doesn't have a skim port on it. Just keep it tapped. It's not ideal. A lot of times people use the relief valve here. This thing doesn't look too healthy though, we don't want to touch that. Get the power off. Get the power off. All these things have to put back on. This is the pressure control. This is reading above 2 psi. You'll shut the boiler down. High limit. Safety device. So there is water in there, which is good. Everything's clogged up. That's why we check this stuff. This thing is clogged as can be, but you got a pretty good flow now. Clean up the sink. that thing wasn't doing anything. It was clogged up. Pressure control wasn't working. This is why we service things, people. You know, steam pressure, you don't want these to get above 2 psi because high pressure steam, you know, that's what will cut your arm off. And that's the only thing that tells the boiler to shut off. Set the thermostat, the water cut off. So, alright, let's put it all back together. See that. A little bit. This guy up. You can see that's clear. Alright, put this back on there. All of this does go a lot faster. I just using this one-handed, you know, just to show you guys kind of what's involved in maintaining your heating systems. Right. This goes from the low water cutoff, so that will shut the boiler off if the steam pressure gets too high. Cover. Turn that up. So it looks like we are set to 2 psi there, which is good. Whereas if the Empire State Building needs 2 psi steam to heat it, then I don't think your house needs much more either. At least that's the way I was taught. Crusty. Yeah, you can see some stuff on top of that there. Feel like crust. Well, it's out. I didn't put the gas. For that. Now let's clean the burners. Spark actually. Yeah, it's a spark. Okay. That's we're gonna have webs. It's not good. It's nice and clean, clear. There's no debris. Go to the side. That looks pretty clean, actually. Clean off all the spider webs now. Sure, these orifices are clear. It's a little crusty over here. Definitely had some moisture at some point. In the cellar, baby, in the cellar. Alright guys, heat exchanger look clear. Let's see if... Yeah, I'll get the vacuum and get that stuff out of there. Alright, we got the vacuum set up. Let's get this stuff out of here. Master vac. Can't use a regular vacuum with that stuff. Alright. It's pretty clean, huh? I like it. Let's get the burners back in here. Burners are back in. That means if I turn it on right now, a little water. It's a red blinking light. Good. Alright. So, before we continue, I'm going to take that vent apart, see what's going on there. Burners are good. And then we can make our repair. Fill the boiler, fire it off. Alright. Before I continue, I'm going to clean up my mess. looked at this job in July. Today is November 2nd. So this is leaking. This thing, look at this. Just falling apart, 2-inch pipe. So we're gonna replace that nipple. Now so I only had pictures. I didn't take notes of what size the pipe was. Usually it's not full size, 2-inch all the way down. It just comes down 1.25 inch, 1.5. So I do have this nipple. I don't have this one. I don't have a 2-inch union, 2-inch nipples hanging around just yet. So we have this nipple here, the 6, or if it goes deeper in the jacket, I have 7, and I have 8. And then I'm gonna cut it here, and we do have a couple. And these are approved. You can use them for steam. So kind of like that. Bring you up, and we're gonna swing that in, bring it back down. That's the idea. I think it won't snap when I cut this off. I went to undo it. It just crumbled. It's so weak. So I'm gonna have to use a little bit of finesse and get that out of the tapping. Look how thin that pipe got. Wow, I've never seen that on a steam boiler like that. Didn't look that old. Steam boilers are open to the atmosphere. See like that steam vent up there? So water and oxygen, they start to corrode this stuff. That's why it always gets so rusty. That's why it's important to keep it maintained. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see if we can get that up. There she is. Didn't come out easy, but it's out. We just cut 2 lines, but we really only needed 1. I cut line all the way through the nipple, all the way to the threads on this side. And I cut halfway through this side so it bent up and I can kind of fit my screwdriver to wedge it. Basically trying to make it into a smaller diameter. That way it just peels off the threads. All the threads are intact. See, that's how boilers work. It's like a tunnel. Sections. Let's get this tapping back on there. Get reconnected. Alright. This is called wicking. Use this instead of Teflon on steam systems, even under the water. It's what they used to use before Teflon tape was invented. All through. Basically, if it gets wet, this twine will swell, ultimately sealing your leak. Being used as a hanger right now as I support this. Alright, that's the final look at the repair. New nipple, new 90. And put a MegaPress coupling on there. It's for hydronic. It is ready for steam, I checked. Alright, one more repair to do. Okay, we're gonna throw this back on. It's a rollout switch. The flame, vent gets blocked, flame comes back this way. This will melt and shut it off. Just it senses temperature. There's a little reset in case it goes off. It's wrong. You'll put it on a feeder like that in line. Should be on bypass. Go around that way. I can manually turn it on. So right now this is just a little water and it's gonna come right out there. So it just started feeding. This thing will skim it, I think. Take the stem out of this. New things. Slowly. So there's trouble with skimming this boiler. We can do it, but it's real pain. So this really should have had a bypass. That way if I open this valve, water just flows. But this is only 1 gallon a minute, so it's going to go slow. There's no skim tapping, so whoever installed this was not planning to maintain it. And I have this off, and it's just basically trickling out. The point of skimming a steam boiler, you don't want, the scum that lays on the top, any kind of oils or anything like that. If there's anything laying on the top layer of water, it's not going to make steam, right? And it's going to hurt your efficiency, and it's not going to heat the house the way it should. So, if you were running clear water now, it was gunky when it first started coming out. But this is just a pain. I got to hold this little feed button there. It goes so slow. This should be all pretty much full of water here, so looking good so far. You fill this bucket up, we'll dump it, run a little bit more, and then carry it back up, fill the boiler. I gotta repair a piece of pipe over that side, and we'll fire it up. Stay tuned. So this started trickling water from the top here, coming down, so that means water is full up to this point. Which means that's probably clogged. That's why it's going down. So I got a solder here. Stick it in there, see if we can unplug it. Just plug that. Look at that. This is flowing cheese in, so once that dies down, I can collect everything again. Alright. So stop the flow of here. A minute. We got that all the way back together. I'll say water's full in the boiler. And we're going to make our repair over there. Alright, so we got a lot of banging pipes. And that is because this pipe right here is level all the way across. That feeds one radiator. So what we're going to do, we're going to shorten that vertical length and redo all these hangers so this pitches up. And the condensate can go back to the boiler. And condensate just sits there and heats up. And it just goes pop, pop, pop. So we'll take care of that. It'll be a doozy, but we'll get it. Yeah, check this out. That just goes right to a radiator. When this is pitched down, all that water. It's not even getting hot. Goodness. Wow. This is gonna come up. This is gonna come down. They're both gonna pitch back towards the boiler. Should solve the banging problem. Alright guys. We cut a piece out about 2 inches. Brought this one down. This one's way back pitched. And this one was completely level. Awesome. I'll pitch right back. Everybody's favorite part, the combustion test. Let's see exactly how this is signed. Come on, baby, come on. Somebody already made a combustion test here before. It's got a draft box though, so we're gonna stick the probe in there. This is to measure the draft. We're going to use this. It's a little white. It's all right. Let's see how it's burning. It's the only combustion analyzer I've used. So I can't really compare to other ones, but I do like the Testo. Seems to have everything I need. It's all easy to read. I can, one or two I can send reports over Wi-Fi, and it's easy to organize. It's got the graphs. It's a good machine. Anyways, it's just gonna go. That's it. I don't like that, but kind of is what it is. Alright. TT. Come on. Help if when the gas brake on. Damper's open. It's bleeding the air out of the gas line. There it goes. Pilot slit. And the gas valve should open. There it goes. You can hear it. I got the flashlight on the camera, so you can't really see it. There it is. Alright. So let's press play. Graphics. That'll even out a little bit. Maintenance definitely need to be done. I don't even trust this guy. Didn't feel right. 15 PSI relief valve. Would have really needed that too, because this thing's all blocked up. So I mean, if they set the thermostat up way high, this would have just kept firing. It would have made steam, 10 to 15 pounds, and this would have blown on. It's not fun being in a room when this thing goes off. It's just basically the room goes from 70 to 250 degrees. It sucks all the oxygen out of the room. It can kill you real quick. So they say to always leave the door open. Working on a steam boiler. Some of it's here before. '13. Plumber boy. .9 draft from Dave Main. Negative. And you got 16 ppm, CO2 is at recording efficiency 84.1 in 2013. So today, after our cleaning, look at that, everything's stable. Let's go to our list. 6.2% oxygen, perfect. 2 ppm, 3, 2, it's alright, it's great. 81.8% efficient, it's fine. 8.41 CO2. Yeah, we got down the CO2, that's fine. 84.1, 16 ppm. 81.7, so efficiency is down a little bit, but we want to stay in the 80s. That's good. It's burning really, really good. So, stack time 382. For steam boiler this size, that's pretty good. And then, I mean, keep in mind, we're stuck pretty much right at the heat exchanger. I don't feel any rollout. I mean, it's not even hot where I'm touching. So that's what this does. That should be mounted on the inside. I thought. It should be mounted on the inside. Really wrong. Oh, it is. Okay, there's a hole for it. Yeah, look at that. Vent's nice and clear. It'll be drafting well. I'm happy with this for sure. This guy told me the printer's not working. Hey, it's a pleasant surprise. Alright, let's go to a draft measurement. So it needs to zero out. It's already finished. Get in there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The hole's not big enough. It's really good. 103. It's hot stack. All right. You're good. All right. Boiler's firing. This is hot. Give it a few minutes. I can hear water flowing now. Nice and easy. This one is the wet return right here. This is all full of water. Alright, here we are. Skim the boiler to the bottom sight glass. There it is. Tune up the works, brush burner, clean pigtail, dissociation devices, inspect fluid pipe, combustion test. We repaired the return nipple back there. That's a new 90 nipple coupling. And then we shortened the vertical pipe by the stairs. That's to eliminate the noise, the banging they had. I haven't heard it yet. We're hot all the way through. So, a couple things this boiler should have, or if we were to go further than this, then we are already a gauge for the pressure right by the pigtail. A bypass for that auto feed, or you can just take the auto feed out. Why did auto feed say you just bad? I mean, you want to know if the boiler's low on water, whether you have a leak or if it's just leaving through the air vents. I mean, you want to know how often you're doing it. You shouldn't have to fill this thing with water every single day. That thing will only turn on twice in maximum 10 gallons. That's what I said. But I mean, it should, just for a service standpoint, it should be piped differently. Same thing, you should add a skim port over here so you don't have to mess with this stuff. This probably the next time this gets serviced, these will have to be replaced. But burner looks good. The water cutoff works. We're gonna wipe everything down. Oh, definitely should replace that relief valve too. I don't trust that thing for a minute. I was pulling on it, didn't seem to want to move. But I know this is clear now. It's set to 2 psi, so I feel a lot better with that. All right.